Well, moving on, if you're feeling a little dusty this morning after a Christmas get-together, well, you're far from alone. Work parties, end-of-year school concerts, parent-teacher interviews, Christmas shopping, they're all extra commitments on top of the daily routine, which can, Mon, leave us feeling exhausted.
Yep, in a nutshell, we're burnt out and we need a break when we still have so much to do. So this morning, to give you a little bit of help to get the boost that you need to get things done and enjoy this special time of the year. And clinical nutritionist Sarah Lorenzo is seeing this amongst her clients every day.
Yes.
Sarah.
Morning, yes.
Hi.
Sarah, this is lovely of you.
Yes,
to bring
thank
in
you,
such
our
a
nutritionist,
spread.
bringing this in.
This is magnificent.
Oh,
I'm going to have one of these.
Stop it. You're not allowed to have any of that stuff.
So if people are feeling sort of heavy brain shut down, that they're just in overload, they you know, we often go for things that are on that.
Well, there is a lot of evidence to support that foods will give you long-lasting energy and loads of studies, but none of those studies will include any of those foods or any of those lollies. What those kind of foods are going to do is very quickly elevate your blood glucose levels and pretty much drop them immediately after. So all you've effectively done is just, you're still tired and you've got an extra couple of hundred calories in your day. So going and getting some snakes from the staff room, or grabbing some minties on your way through an office, or getting the donuts at the morning tea at work, or after school with the kids, or even just going to a vending machine and getting a candy bar is really a very short-sighted decision.
Nutritionally, I suspect you're spot on, as you always are. But are you taking into account the placebo effect? Because that can be quite wonderful when you experience a donut.
It's just very short-lived. We're looking for a long release. We're burnt out. We're looking for a really good, long release of energy to get us through this time so we can enjoy it.
OK, so what should we be eating?
OK, so this is through a lot of studies, and what we know is foods they've got to have protein, low glycemic index, the B vitamins, and our omega-3s. So starting your day with eggs is something that's going to stimulate energy production. That's one of the reasons why I've got you two having eggs on your diet.
Yeah.
Good fats you'll see, which will give a good release of energy as well, with a handful of almonds, a bit of avocado. Bananas would have to be one of my favourite foods for you to snack on if you're looking for some energy for a couple of hours. It's just that carbohydrate coupled with the B vitamins and potassium. Hydration's important. Watermelon's wonderful for that. Yogurt's another good one, the protein and the carbs, grains, that complex carb, good slow release of energy, and our antioxidant support that you're seeing, the leafy greens, the strawberries and the dark chocolate. And antioxidants really do stimulate blood flow, so we're more oxygenated and a lot more energised when we're eating these kind of foods, incorporating them into our diet.
So is that... oh, my goodness.
It looks
I know you're loving this podium now, aren't you?
Well, we love it, what you made.
Yes.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
I don't know. I was just looking at the food. I'd had a mental blank. So is that your advice, Sarah, for managing the day and keeping your energy levels going, you know, at a more sustained level?
This is definitely my advice, but also I've got other advice that I want people to do, and I want them to really factor in getting in some exercise, making sure they're having 7 to 8 hours sleep a night, really setting some time aside for yourself, cutting back on alcohol, hydration, making better snack choices, getting organised, and just not being rushed. They're really important things just to factor in, because we really do want to enjoy the end of year wind-up and feel positive about it, and just not feel like we're burnt out and tired all the time. And everyone is just simply tired.
OK, very quickly, look at the recipes. Look at what you've made. It looks amazing.
OK, so what I really wanted to do was all my recommended foods, I want to translate them into how can we actually make them into delicious recipes. So what I've done is I've got these really quick ingredients recipes. First of all, how simple would it be to just dip a banana in some chocolate for an high energy snack? With the biscuits there, all I've done is I've just mashed up banana, thrown some oats in there and some chocolate chips, and I've just baked that for 15 minutes, just 3 ingredients. And I've made a chia jam, and this is something, I've made you guys a little sample. This is something that you guys could have on your diet, because all I've done is I've actually cooked some chia seeds in some strawberries on the stove, and that's it, and made it into a jam. Now, chia is extremely high in protein, so it's going to give you as much energy release as you would get from an egg.
You've been very liberal with the chocolate for nutritionists.
It looks good, doesn't it?
But that's for a lot of people to have. You're not going to eat that whole plate on your own.
No, you just have one. But show everyone how big your suit is.
Oh, yes.
Look at how good he is.
Your diet has been exceptional, but I'm limping towards the finish line.
We're getting so close. We are so close to your goal.
So we've both been doing it for how long? About
38 days.
38 days.
Are you counting the days?
But who's counting?
It's been a fun journey, though.
Yes, it has.
Well, of all the words that I'd choose, fun isn't at the top of the list.
But he's killing it. He's actually like the star student.
Yeah. Thank you, Sarah.
Always good to see you.